Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing the top 5 theme teams in Madden 26. It seems like theme teams are getting more and more popular. In the beginning of the year, they matter a lot. So I'm going to be telling you guys the best 5 you can do. Obviously, you can combine theme teams if you want, but that's probably what I would go. I'd go 20-20 over 50-50 most likely, but these are the top 5 best theme teams, just not mixed together, nothing like that. And we're going to start off here at number 5 with the Dolphins. As you can see, they have some expensive cards here, but they do have some cards that are good nonetheless. As you can see, Devon Achane, very good card, but he is 1.3 mil. Obviously, the only way you can get him is by winning the gauntlet or having enough coins to buy him off the auction house, which he's about 1.3, 1.4 mil. Ability-wise, he gets jukebox, spin cycle, just stuff that only good running backs get as of right now. And then as the receivers, they do get the new Waddle, and they do get Tyreek. That is really nice. Waddle could be 88 speed on a full theme team. Tyreek could be 87 or 86. 87 if you only do 20. And then they do have Robert Hunt. Robert Hunt's one of the only champ guards in the game, so he is elite for his position. Laramie Tunsil is also really good. So that's a pretty solid offense, saying you put in fillers if you really wanted to, unless you wanted 50, but that's pretty solid for an offense that's just stock. And then for defense, you have Jalen Ramsey here. He's a solid corner. Obviously on a theme team he would be better. He can get 84, 85 speed. And then if you go to defense, like the defensive stuff, you have Zach Thomas. He is known for being slow. And then we have Ashton Davis, budget beast for team builders who came out. As you can see, 85 speed is really nice. You can even user him if you wanted. But this Zach Thomas, pretty good on a theme team where he has to be. Honestly, I wouldn't buy him if he wasn't going on a theme team. We also have Brandon Jones, a bit slow for my liking when he came out. I wish he was like 84, 85 speed at least, but pretty good safety. You do have Minka down here. You could fill him in wherever if you think there's a position that's messed up. I believe this Chop Robinson's about 80 speed. Yeah, that is pretty good for a defensive end right now. And then you have some decent overall players, not crazy ones. I say on the D-line you want to go more speed, but for theme team purposes, the Dolphins are pretty good at 5. Now coming in at number 4 is the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens do have a bunch of players. You got to think, guys, with all these theme teams, there are players that do get all team chems. So like the crystal cards, the team captains, all that type of stuff. So keep that in mind when you're building your team. They don't have to necessarily be all just Ravens. You can also use players with all team chems. So we have Lamar. Lamar is still one of the best QBs in the game. I see a lot of people still use Derrick Henry, even though his Excel is really bad. He has a really good air truck animation, so it doesn't really matter. But getting him on a theme team would make him a lot better. Zay Flowers came out yesterday, 86 speed. That makes him automatically one of the best receivers in the game. They did put Michael Crabtree on here. He does go on any theme team, but Michael Crabtree maxed out. Does get pretty nice on a full theme team, 85, 86 speed. That makes him one of the better receivers in the game. He doesn't hit any route running thresholds, but that 86 speed will be enough for you. And we also have Mark Andrews. He's probably tight end 2, maybe 3, depending what you do with your team. But tight end 2 as of right now, Mark Andrews 82 speed. He does get theme team boost, so you can be 83, 84 speed if you really wanted. And then offensive line, yeah, this is a pretty solid offensive line. Orlando Brown Jr., Roger Rosengard, just some really good offensive linemen here for just a stock team. Not many theme teams do get a good offensive line. Now onto the defense. As you can see, there's not much here working with. You do get Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith. That's pretty solid. Kyle Hamilton's pretty slow, but I guess on a theme team you can make him somewhat usable because of his height. Marlon Humphrey, Jair Alexander, nothing crazy here, but they do have a budget beast here, and Nate Wiggins with 85 speed. You could also see Odafe Owe. He's pretty solid. Just solid off defensive lineman. Nobody out of this world. I'd probably go speed over everything. Just because the way people play now, rolling out the pocket, or even you people sending like stunts and that kind of stuff, you really need speed for them to get in there. So picking the fastest guys possible will make this team a lot better. Moving into the top 3, we have the Dallas Cowboys. They do have some budget beasts here, but we're going to start off with T.O. T.O., as we know, best receiver in the game. Then they have Jaden Blue, budget beast, 84 speed. On a theme team, 85, 86 speed. This CD Lamb is too slow. You guys got to wait for a new CD Lamb card, honestly. Brandon Cooks, 82 speed. That's okay. I'm pretty sure Pickens is 82 speed as well. On a theme team, you could get him to 83, 84 speed. That's okay. But the TO is really the one that stands out. Jaden Blue. And they also have two okay offensive linemen. The offense isn't really where this team stands out. It is the defense. Because they got Deron Bland. The Trevon Diggs gets up to like 84 speed. Then they got Savone Revel. He has 84 speed as a gold. You could get him up to 86 possibly. And then they do have Crystal Micah. One of the best cards in the game. One of the best edges in the game at that. All these crystal cards do get all team chems, so if you really wanted to, you could get the Saquon crystal card. You can also get the Pat Surtain crystal card, and that will give an extra +1 speed. So instead of having a 50 out of 50 with +2 speed, if you had those three guys, it could be +3 speed to all these guys. But always pick the people that are faster. Cowboys just have a lot of key players that would play for a lot of teams. Like they have an edge rusher, they have a good corner, they have a budget beast corner, they have a solid linebacker if he's on a theme team, and then they also have T.O., who's the best receiver in the game. Oh, and I forgot to note that they also do get Cooper DeJean. I'll put him in here for a second. They also do get this Cooper DeJean, and you're asking me why. Because when you get team builders, they get their divisions chem, so he does get Cowboys chem. So that is another corner you can have on this team. I personally have a Cowboys 20, and I do have Cooper DeJean and T.O. on my Cowboys 20. So you can do what you want with that 20, but Cooper DeJean does get the chems. He is very good. They have some solid corners overall. If you get Bland on a theme team, he will be good too. Now coming in at number 2 is the Kansas City Chiefs. Their team is just usually always good in the beginning of the year because of Xavier Worthy and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, obviously one of the fastest receivers in the game. Xavier Worthy, probably the fastest receiver in the game. They do have Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes does have a good in-the-pocket release, but once it's anything other than that, it's not too good. The tight ends aren't the greatest, but their offensive line is way above average. I know some people can't get this Josh Simmons, but they do have Orlando Brown Jr. So an elite O-line, honestly, for a theme teams. Obviously, if you weren't doing a theme team and you just bought the best O-line, it would be better. But just for theme team purposes, this is like almost S tier. And then on to the defense. As you can see, they get Revis. They get Sneed. Sneed's a sneaky guy because he has 83 speed. Get him on a theme team that's 85 speed for Sneed. They do have Justin Reed, who's technically decent. You get him on a theme team that's 84 speed, 83 speed. And then Leo Chanel is decent. I've used him before when I had a Chiefs theme team. There's not too many Sam linebackers yet. Maybe we'll get a Sam linebacker soon. Nick Bolton's supposed to be getting a card, so hopefully when he gets a card, it's like 83, 84 speed, and this theme team gets so much better. And obviously yesterday, Tyrann Mathieu came out. I don't know if I'd be using him at safety though, guys. I'd probably play him at corner because of how short he is. Because this year there's a lot of ags that happen, a lot of aggressive catches that happen on people. And if they're happening to taller people, I might just put him at like slot corner or something like that just in case I don't get agged. I'd probably put someone taller at safety. Now coming in at number 1, we have the Seattle Seahawks, and I'll give you my personal thoughts on why. Nothing too crazy here. They do have Steve Hutchinson, probably the best left guard in the game. Greg Olsen does get all team chems, but the thing is, on a theme team, 82, 83 speed, and if you did a 50 out of 50 of whatever theme team you did, could have 84 speed, which is faster than Brock Bowers, who is currently best tight end in the game at like 3 mil. They do have AP. I don't think this Lynch is too crazy until he's fully maxed. We can't get him fully maxed unless you buy up in the pass. But AP is more than serviceable. And then On defense is where they stand out. Nick Manawari, budget beast, 84 speed, can get up to 86 speed. Cody Barton, not too good, 81 speed. Same with Ernest Jones, not too crazy, but they do have Devon Witherspoon and Tariq Woolen, both really, really good cards. He can get up to 86 speed. Witherspoon could get up to 87 speed. And then Dwight Freeney is a dog. Probably the best pass rusher in the game. If you're arguing between him and like Micah or something like that. But 85 speed for Dwight Freeney is crazy. That's faster than most running backs. So if your edge rusher is outrunning a running back, then you're doing something good with your team. The Seahawks just have really little flaws here. If these linebackers were better, they would clear everybody out the water. But they do have Nick Manawari, budget beast, Dwight Freeney, Woolen, Witherspoon. Boye Mafe is actually pretty nice with 81 speed. If I go back to the offense, I forgot to talk about Torrey Horton. Pretty solid receiver, 6'3", 84 speed. Can get up to 86 speed. This is a very good gold card for a budget Seahawks team. If you want to do budget, Torrey Holden's not bad. If you can't afford AP, Kenneth Walker actually isn't bad either with 83 speed. Full team, he could get up to 85. Same with DK, 82 speed, could get him to 84 if you wanted. So they just have a lot of flexibility with what you want to do with your team. And that's why the Seahawks come at 1. They have a lot of the top end cards. They have a lot of the deadly speed and height combos. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.